The Torah portion for this week, I pleaded. The 45th reading from the Torah. And the second reading from the book of Deuteronomy is named Vaetchnan. It means, and I brought. The title comes from the first reading, which says, I also pleaded with Elohim at that time. Let's begin with verse 23. Then I pleaded with Elohim. Elohim, you have begun to reveal your greatness to your servant, and your strong hand. For what other Elohim is there in heaven or on earth that can do the works and mighty deeds you do? Please let me cross and see the good land on the other side of the Jordan, that wonderful hill country and the Lebanon. And Elohim was angry with me on account of you, and he didn't listen to me. Elohim said to me, enough from you. Don't say another word to me about this matter. Climb up to the top of Pisgah and look out to the west, north, south, and east. Look with your eyes, but you will not cross this Jordan. However, commission Joshua, encourage him, strengthen him, for he will lead this people across and enable them to inherit the land you will not see. So he stayed in the valley, across from Beit Por. Moses would not go in. Moses was not to go into the land, and people wanted to stay on the other side. They thought it was fruitful on the other side, and they would not move forward. They did not want to move forward, whether the stubbornness stayed in them, whether they were comfortable where they were. They did not want to move. But Elohim had a different plan. They would move forward. They would complete their portion of the journey. And then he would leave them. Joshua had to take the people into the land. But Joshua also left part of the children of Israel on the other side of the Jordan to not enter. Are you stubborn? Stubborn enough to stay on your side and not cross over? Or are you listening to the words of Elohim according to your calling, according to the calling he has given you? And are you moving forward into the land that he has promised you? Chapter 4 reads, Now, Israel, listen to the laws and rulings I am teaching you, in order to follow them, so that you will live. Then you will go in and take possession of the land that Elohim, the God of your fathers, is giving you, in order to obey the commandments of Elohim, which I am giving you. Do not add to what I say. Do not subtract from what I say. You saw with your eyes what Elohim did at Baalpor. Elohim destroyed from among you all the men, but you who stuck with Elohim are still alive today. Every one of you. Look, I have taught you laws and rulings just as Elohim ordered me, so that you can have accordingly in the land where you are going, in order to take possession. Therefore observe them and follow them. For then all people will see you as having wisdom and understanding. When they hear all these laws, they will say, This great nation is surely a wise and understanding people. For what great nation is there that has Elohim as close to them whenever we call on him? What great nation is there that has laws and rulings as just as this entire Torah, which I am setting before you today? Only be careful and watch yourselves diligently as long as you live, so that you won't forgive what you saw with your own eyes, so that these things won't vanish from your hearts. Rather, make them known to your children and grandchildren, the day you stood before Elohim, your Elohai, at Herov. Then Elohim said to me, gather the people to me, and I will make them hear my very words, so that they will learn to hold me in awe as long as they live on earth, so that they will teach their children. You approached and stood at the foot of the mountain, and the mountain blazed with fire to the heart of heaven, with darkness, clouds, and thick mist. Then Elohim spoke to you out of the fire. You heard the sound of words, but saw no shape. There was only a voice. He proclaimed his covenant to you, which he ordered you to obey. The words he wrote them out on 2 stone tablets. At that time, Elohim ordered me to teach you laws and rulings, so that you would live by them in the land you are entering in order to take possession. This states first that we are to follow rulings given by Elohim. That is true. This states you have to follow the 10 words given by Elohim. That is true. This does not state that there were more than 10 words given. That is true. If you can't get past the first 10, you can't get to the other 306. If you are having problem passing mitzvot or commandment number 1, how can you expect to pass 315 more? It's just like the driving manual. If you can't understand rule number 1, how can you understand and pass the test with the other rules? Like an infant, we have to start at the beginning and work our way up in maturity and work our way forward into Elohim, into his perfection. I challenge you, read the mitzvot again. Study them for yourself. Study them to see where you're having problems. We're all human, but if you study them again and follow them according to his way and his will, he will make your path straight, he will make your path clear, and you will honor him in ways that you will never anticipate.